UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres called on G20 countries to take the lead in financing climate action at COP29 and to address global warming without delay. He highlighted three key priorities for all nations: cutting greenhouse gas emissions, shielding humanity from the effects of the climate crisis, and securing sufficient funding. While there seems to be consensus on the first two priorities, the question of who should pay and how much remains a debated issue. More on this in the following report. Pay up or humanity will pay the price, said Antonio Guterres as warned for the world leaders at COP29 climate summit. UN Secretary-General called for urgent measures to reduce emissions, protect people from escalating impacts of climate change and dismantle barriers to climate financing, emphasizing the need for action following a year marked by devastating climate disasters in 2024.
The sound you hear is the ticking clock. We are in the final countdown to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius. And time is not on our side.
The UN predicts that 2024 could be the hottest year on record. Recent natural disasters like the deadly floods in Spain and Colombia show the impact of climate change. Antonio Guterres pointed out the unfairness of the situation. The rich cause the problem, the poor pay the highest price, referring to the high emissions from major economies. He stressed that global emissions need to drop by 9% every year to control rising temperatures.
In our global economy, supply chain shocks raise costs everywhere. Decimated harvests push up food prices everywhere. Destroyed homes increase insurance premiums everywhere. And this is a story of avoidable injustice. The rich cause the problem, the poor pay the highest price.
Guterres reminded that at the previous COP28 summit, countries agreed to phase out fossil fuels and shift to renewable energy, emphasizing that it's time to deliver on those promises. Developed nations must double adaptation funding to at least $40 billion by 2025. However, the main challenge lies in financing renewables, which varies widely between countries. For example, Colombia's Environment Minister, Susana Mohammed, highlighted the need for the global financial system to address the disparity between developed and developing nations. Colombia remains heavily reliant on fossil fuel exports. She noted that countries with access to cheaper financing can transition to renewable energy more easily than nations like Colombia, which face higher interest rates on loans.
Last year we said we're going to triple renewables. Who's going to triple renewables? Colombia with access to capital at 10% or the developed countries to access with capital at 1 to 3%. So that's a disparity.
The COP29 conference is notably missing key world leaders, whose economies are among the largest contributors to carbon emissions. US President Joe Biden, China's Xi Jinping, and France's Emmanuel Macron have chosen not to attend the summit. Joining them are other influential figures like European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and leaders of Germany and India. But still, concluding his address, the Secretary-General expressed confidence that our collective efforts will not only restrain climate change, but also make the transition to a sustainable future fair for all. Daurin Isagulov, New Time.